Remember, remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plots.
Well done, you remembered it.
It's Bonfire Night! Well,
Yay.
Bonfire Day. We're celebrating it through the day.
Yeah.
We were going to make like a big bonfire, a bit like as Halloween, but just in one video, doing lots of cooking and sparklers and things like that, telling you the story of Guy Fawkes. But then we thought, it's hard work.
We got up this morning, we haven't done no preparation.
No, we didn't. We only thought of it yesterday morning. So I think what we've decided is just have it as a normal vlog, and it takes the pressure off us, and we can just enjoy the day.
Yeah, because we want to enjoy Bonfire Night. That's our favourite night of the year, isn't it?
It is, and the government's cancelled Bonfire Night this year.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh.
Well, yeah, you can't go out to bonfires, can you? It's destroyed. But we're not going to let it get us down.
No.
We're going to celebrate it with you. We're going to do some traditional Bonfire Night things. For people who don't know what Bonfire Night is, people abroad, it's basically many, many hundreds of years ago, some people tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament to try and kill King James the First, I think. He was Scottish and they didn't want him to be king. They wanted this queen to be king instead. So they tried to blow him up. They got caught and the man who was supposed to set fire to them was called Guy Fawkes. So every year since then, what do we do?
I don't know why we celebrate Guy Fawkes, really.
Well,
surely he's a bad man, isn't he?
Well, we celebrate the fact that we caught him and stopped him from killing the king.
Ah, I see.
So what we do is we have a big fire and we put an effigy of Guy Fawkes on top of the fire and burn him.
Yeah.
And have fireworks. So that's what the celebration's about. And you eat some traditional foods, which is what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to make is a bit of baking, Mazzy.
Yes. Now, I've never heard of this, have I?
No, and most people watching this won't have heard of it, I don't think. I thought it was a national thing, but apparently it's just local to where I'm from. It's like a triangle in between Keighley, Bradford and Leeds. In that triangle, people made this. It's called Parkin pigs.
Yeah.
You've never even heard of Parkin, have you?
Never heard of the word parking. I think at the end of the day, you're saying make something traditional, but I think it's whatever's traditional from what area you're from.
Well,
because
indeed.
we've already established by having a conversation that my traditions are totally different to yours, and I'm sure it is the same all over the country, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're just teaching you my tradition to start with. Pumpkin pigs.
Pumpkin? Parkin!
Parkin
You
pigs.
still got Halloween on the head.
It's spelled Parkin, if anyone wants to look it up. Parkin pigs. So let's get in the kitchen and start cooking.
Go on then!
So whilst Mazzy is getting all the ingredients amounts correct and all ready to bake, should I say, let me just tell you why we make Parkin pigs where I am from. I didn't know, I looked it up last night and it's quite interesting. All the posh people, you see, in the big manor houses, they'd have like, on November the 5th, they'd celebrate with a roast pig, you know, a hog roast, and fireworks and bonfires and things like that. The poorer people couldn't afford a hog roast, so just so they felt like they were part of the celebrations, they'd make these little biscuits and Parkin pigs. So that's why us commoners have Parkin pigs and not hog roast. Have we got a hog roast?
No.
No, we still haven't made it in life, you see. We're still on the Parkin pigs, so that's why we have them. So I'm just teaching Mazzy what the difference is between a pound and an ounce.
I'm confused. I haven't used one of these for a long time.
Yeah, we just need 2 ounces of sugar, Mazzy, not 2 pounds. So if you want to take some of that out, yeah.
I was going to the number 2, but apparently I've done it totally wrong.
So anybody who wants to make this, that is what you need. Just look it up, Parkin pigs, and it'll tell you how to make it. We're not going to go into amounts and stuff. So what have you got in here, Mazzy? What have you done?
Right, so I've got all my dry ingredients all weighed out. Just got to give them a mix in the bowl. And I've got all my wet ingredients in there that has to be melted down very slowly on a low heat. And then combine the both, and apparently I'm going to end up with a ball.
Yeah, it's like a big dough.
What is this we're making biscuits?
It's like biscuits, yeah.
Right, okay.
Parkin biscuits.
Because I don't even know what I'm making here, so God knows how this is going to turn out. Okay, so I'll give this a good mix, and then I'll get the heat on this, start melting this slowly.
I can't wait for this. I haven't had a Parkin pig since, well, since I was young.
Do you want to show them the traditional cake that you bought yesterday as well?
You mean the Parkin?
Yeah.
I've got some Parkin cake. No, I'm going to have that later because I've got custard to go with that.
Okay.
And pie and peas for my tea.
Yeah. Apparently, you told me that that is a traditional meal for bonfire night in Yorkshire, or up this way.
Pie and peas.
Never heard of it.
No.
No.
It's not something they do down south, apparently.
No.
In fact, pie and peas you think's quite a weird dish, don't you?
I do, but...
Strange combination.
Well, not really. I don't... the pie and peas is alright, but then, like, where I'm from, you'd have a bit of mash or some chips or something with it. No, you guys just have the pie and the peas.
Oh, yes.
It's really weird.
That's all you need on bonfire night, Mazzy. Right, so we're going to melt that down, and then we're going to add this.
Right, that's mixed as well as it can, yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll come back to you. Giving you a little bit of the history then of biscuits in my family. It is sort of a biscuit, this. It comes out as a biscuit. My mother used to work at Yorkshire Biscuit Factory in Haworth, and she made ginger biscuits. And I think a lot of the family actually worked there. I think my grandma might have worked there when she was younger. Anyway, between the two of them, they taught me how to make ginger biscuits when I was very, very young. And I made some fantastic ones in school, you know, home economics school, when you were baking.
They're my favourite biscuits, the ginger nut.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh, I made the best, the best. And yeah, I think it was more my grandma taught me how to bake a few things, and that was my favourite. And this is a pretty similar thing to a ginger biscuit, but a pig.
So how do you get the pig shape? I'm intrigued. Is that something you just got to make yourself?
You have to make it yourself, yeah.
Oh,
I think you can get cutters, but no, we're going to make our own pig. So there it is, all melted together, the butter and the treacle and the sugar and the syrup or whatever else is in there, I can't remember. Right, slap the dry mix in, Mazzy.
This is starting to smell really nice.
It smells like a pig.
Do I have to turn the heat off now?
No, you just put that in and you've got to keep stirring it, stir it very, very well. This is the important bit to get the dough correct, or the mixture correct.
Right, okay.
You'll be there about 40 minutes at my guess. Once that's mixed together, it's going in the fridge to cool down.
Smelling good?
It's smelling beautiful, Mazzy.
Let's have a look.
There you go, sticky mixture.
Yeah.
That's what you're left with. Now, I'm pretty sure it'll firm up a bit more than that, but it now needs to go into the fridge for 30 minutes to cool down. Luckily, we've got the fridge on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Right, so shall I stick it in there?
Yeah, stick it in the glass bowl and then...
Okay.
Whoa! I thought that was somebody at the door ringing the doorbell. Then I remembered we don't have a doorbell. He must have put a timer on. What is that for? Oh, the biscuits!
Alright, I'm ready for my biscuits, Mazzy. This has been in the fridge for half an hour. And as you can see, it's turned into like a proper doughy thing.
Yeah, I'm amazed actually.
So what I'm going to do now is just put a bit of flour on the table like so. Just because I can, really. And now I'm going to somehow try and get this out. It's a bit stiff, and I'll tell you why. It was meant to go in the fridge, but Mazzy says, let's just put it in freezer, yeah?
Because it would have been a bit colder than my fridge.
Yeah, a bit colder. We'll get it out somehow. Come back to me.
It looks like gingerbread mixture, doesn't it? You know when you make gingerbread man?
It does look a bit like gingerbread mixture, yeah, but it isn't. It's Parkin pig mixture. Right, I've got that perfect. What it says in some ingredients, you know, the modern ones.
Recipes.
Yeah. Roll it out to about the thickness of a £1 coin. They didn't have £1 coins when we used to make this. They had £1 notes. So anyway, I've got that the right thickness. And it's perfect. It's doing really well. So now all I need is some pigs, Mazzy.
I think you need to dust that with flour a bit more, darling.
Yeah, but isn't that going to ruin the colour of it?
No, of course not, silly. It stops it from sticking.
I think it's fine. It don't feel sticky at all. So now I need to make some pigs, Mazzy. What do pigs look like?
I have no idea. Can I make one too?
Yeah, but I want to make one big one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you look so proud.
I am proud, Mazzy, because I wasn't sure what a pig looked like, but I think I've got the gist.
That's so cute.
So now I need...
Looks like Ruby.
I need an eye.
Your mum's dog. I'm really joking. Do you put the current on now?
Yes, you put the current on now. That is one pig, Mazzy, a Parkin pig.
Yeah, can I make something?
Yeah, of course you can. There's loads of Parkin pig mixture left. You can make as many as you want. Right, see if you can beat my beauty.
Yeah, I'm going to do a whole different shape altogether.
You can't do a different shape. As long as
Why
it's a
not?
pig. Is it a pig? It's got to be a Parkin pig.
Well,
No, Mazzy, it's got to be a Parkin pig. It don't work if it's another animal or another thing.
why?
It don't work. It's got to be a Parkin pig. Are you not listening?
Yeah, but it can be anything,
No, it can't.
really. Of
No,
course it can.
It can't. It's got to be a pig. You've got to turn that into a pig.
I want to do what I want to do and have a bit of fun with it. So, this is going to be penny for the guy, penny for the kid who comes and collects it. It's a penny.
Oh, you're making a penny.
Yeah, so a kid's going to prefer a penny, aren't they? Not a pig.
Yeah, but it's not traditional, is it?
Let's show the traditional shape, look.
Yeah, that's what they should look like.
Right, do you want to try again then?
Well, no, to be honest, I think mine's far better, don't you?
Yeah, it's good. Shall I try and do one?
Yeah, let's put a few more on there. They only take, I think, 5 to 6 minutes to actually cook, do these?
Oh, wow, that's good.
So we've got the oven on ready.
So how's that one looking?
Well, I'm just kneading it back together. Yours, that one's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And you've put it right in the centre of the tray as if that's the centrepiece. It's rubbish.
You told me it looks like a fish. It looks nothing like a fish.
It looks like a whale.
What are you going to make?
A pig. You can only make pigs out of Parkin pig mixture, Mazzy. Don't mess around with tradition.
Put in the comments down below, everybody, what your local traditions are. I'd be
Yeah.
interested to read those.
I'd like to know if people make other foods and stuff.
Yeah. Is that an apple?
What?
It looks like an apple.
No, it's another Parkin pig, Mazzy.
Oh. So as you as a kid, who would have made these for you every year? For
To be
Bonfire
honest,
Night?
I don't think I ever made them myself. I think we just bought them at the shops. All bakeries,
you?
all the bakeries sold them.
So you haven't got a lovely story of your mum or your nan or something?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure my nan, my grandma, my granny
Your granny, sorry, yeah.
will have made them at some point. But no, it's more of a you buy them at your bakery kind of thing.
That's actually really good, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah, well.
Oh, his tail's come off. Never mind. Never mind. There. Beautiful.
If there's anybody that actually makes these after watching us, I'd like to see that, wouldn't you, babe?
I would, yeah. Send us your pictures to traveltrollstv@hotmail.com. We'll show them on one of us shows. Right, that'll
yeah.
do for now. We've got plenty more mixture, but
Oh, that's well good.
let's get them in and see what happens. I asked you to do one thing, Mazzy. One thing. 6 minutes in oven.
They're some fat pigs, aren't they?
Okay, look at this.
They've grown.
They have grown. I didn't. Oh yeah, ginger biscuits grow, don't they? I'm expecting them to grow, so yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Right, they do come out very soft. You've just got to leave them now, Mazzy.
Yeah,
And
why
they
do you
will
keep
harden up.
poking? You have to keep poking things.
Parkin pigs.
Should we leave these here to cool then?
Yeah. Whilst Mazzy's preparing for the next dish we're going to do, some bonfire toffee.
You're going to make this one.
Am I? Bonfire
I have
toffee.
no idea what this looks like. I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of bonfire toffee?
No.
Wow.
never.
Wow.
No.
Okay. Do you want an interesting fact about bonfire night?
Okay.
Until 1959, it was illegal not to celebrate bonfire night.
Really? That's really interesting.
How amazing is that?
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
You had to celebrate it. The only place which didn't have to celebrate it is where he went to school in York. They've never celebrated it.
Ah, so he was actually from round this way.
He's from here, yeah. Just
Oh, I see.
York, not far from here. So we're making Bonfire Toffee, and Mazzy's got me doing it halfway through, and I don't like it because I don't know what I'm doing. Very well, put some parchment paper on her thingy, and very well oiled. You put all the sugar into a pan, and then you get some hot water, 125 mils. Am I doing it right so far, Mazzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, 125 mils, which isn't a lot really. That's bang on. Okay.
If I take the kettle, darling.
Yeah, you take the kettle away from me, Mazzy, please. Now I'm going to stick that into there.
And put your heat on low. Put your heat on low.
Get my heat on low.
Yeah.
And don't stir. That's the important part of this, apparently.
Yeah, it's going to be so tempting, but apparently do not stir at all.
Well, I am going to just very lightly just get it together.
But you've broken the rule already.
Yeah, but it's my rules, Mazzy. This is how my family make it. Traditional dish in my family, yeah. So I'm just going to leave that on a very gentle heat and let it combine and all the sugar melt.
What are you doing?
Well, I panicked a bit, so I've told Mazzy to do this next bit.
Yeah, but I can't do it yet.
No, you can't do it yet.
No.
But you're not allowed to mix this, so it says if you have to, just tilt it a bit so that you can see if the sugar's melted or not. It's not melted fully yet, so we're just going to leave that. But the next bit is we put in the treacle and the syrup and cream of tartar in. Now we bought this. How much do you reckon that was, Mazzy?
I don't know, 60p.
60p. Do you know how much of that we need, Mazzy?
A quarter of... I'm not sure if it's a teaspoon or a tablespoon.
Get a teaspoon out, Mazzy. A quarter of that for this. We've bought that just for a quarter of that.
Out.
We should have just got a pinch out of one of them at the supermarket, Mazzy.
What's a quarter then? Maybe that? Is it teaspoon then and not table?
It's teaspoon, yeah. That is it. That is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but that's the magic ingredient. Without that, this wouldn't work.
Mazzy wants me to do this next bit rather than Mazzy do it.
You should be brave.
I don't mind doing it. It's just I'd have preferred to do it exactly how it says in our traditional family recipe, which is you get this together and then you add it all together. But you're insisting on doing it this way, I think, to save on washing up.
It's sticky mess. No, it's not washing up. It's a sticky mess. It's difficult to weigh out.
So I'm putting the quarter of whatever that is, tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Cream something. 115 grams of this. We're just guessing, you see.
Right, I'd say about that, babe. Yeah.
We're just guessing. 115 of that.
There we go.
Oh, it's minging, Mazzy. It's minging.
I know.
And now we need 115 of this as well.
Yeah.
How am I going to use that now?
Just don't stir the pot.
Oh, this is thick, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I'd say that, babe. Scrape it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did that one a bit better. So we've got all that in. We're still not allowed to stir it. Now, ideally, you want a thermometer in there. Mazzy won't let me use our thermometer. She says it's not the right kind of
You need
thermometer.
a sugar thermometer, and we don't have one, unfortunately.
So I'll guess that. They didn't have sugar thermometers back in 50s and 40s and 30s.
Oh,
surely.
they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay.
It's like a specialist item. I used to have one, but you keep.
No, I'm trying to take this out, Mazzy, but I can't because it's still got some bits on it. So it's all slapped in there, all the bonfire toffee. It's nearly ready. Apparently, you just got to leave it until it does a boily thing, yeah?
Yeah, you got to kind of bring it up to the boil to a soft crack temperature, which if you had to gauge it would say that, but we're just guesstimating.
Okay.
So God knows how this is going to turn out, because this stuff you can easily ruin. Same with fudge and toffee and all sorts. So
It says it's going to take 30 minutes.
yeah, if you go gently.
I can't believe it's going to take 30 minutes for that to start bubbling.
But you have to have patience.
Yeah, well, I hadn't really got that long.
No, you're right there.
Okay. Let's just go with it. Go with it.
Oh, honey.
What?
Something had to go wrong, didn't it? Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
but you told me to take this back into the house,
Yes.
and it jumped out of my hand. all over the floor. There's glass and cinnamon everywhere. Around us tyre, and I'm not happy.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
Be careful. You're breathing it. Have you ever heard of the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, I have. Luckily, we can't try that because we've no cinnamon left.
Just be careful with that going up down your lungs. While Dan's doing that, I'm just going to show you. I'm now seeing it coming sort of to, I wouldn't say the boil, well it is I suppose, slowly to the boil. I feel I need to keep an eye on this because it's meant to take half an hour and it's only been maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so what I've done, I've put it now onto this hob because this is a smaller, lower heat, sorry. And I put it on the lowest. So, and it's still a little bit bubbling. What do I do?
I told you, didn't I, Mazzy?
Yeah, but it's on the lowest heat, on the small one, so what do I do?
Take it off the heat. Put it on the non-heating one. Put it on that one. Quick, it's going to overflow, Mazzy. Put it on there. Put it on there.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to.
Just put it on
it's
there.
supposed to have another 20 minutes.
It doesn't matter. Turn it off. Turn it off. Put it over there. Get it out of the way. Oh, we nearly had toffee all over. It's still coming up.
It is. Yeah, but now I feel like it's not going to work.
Well, if it don't work, it don't work. We can't have it overflowing all over us.
Let's just chance it. Let's just pull it back for another little bit.
Mazzy, it can't be on heat.
I know Dan's freaking out, but, you know, I've got to do as it says, so I'm going to chance it and just leave that keep boiling like that. I don't think that will go overflow.
I've made a pan of toffee, Mazzy, Bonfire Toffee.
Yay.
All I have to do now is pour it onto here. And I was just asking how long this goes in the oven for, and apparently it doesn't.
You just leave it on the tray to cool.
It's bubbling still. Am I alright? It's going to dribble everywhere.
Just be careful, yeah?
I think we've got too much mixture, Mazzy.
We ain't got a big enough tray.
Ah. Well, we've definitely got too much mixture.
No, keep the saucepan up out that you're putting the saucepan in the mixture. Keep pouring, keep pouring. Keep pouring.
It's going to go all over, Mazzy. Do I keep going?
Yeah, put it all in, but get it on there because you're going to burn your fingers, babe. That's it.
So that's it. I've made toffee, have I?
Yay! Bonfire toffee. But the taste test is yet to come. Got to wait for this to cool.
Okay. We're now going to make us main meal.
Yeah. What are you opting for today?
I'm having pie and peas, which is what we traditionally had in my house. Pie and peas with lots of mint sauce.
Yeah.
You can have jacket potatoes, but we're not having them.
You can have anything. But we're not having
Yeah, but that's what we used to have.
Oh, I see.
You used to make your jacket potatoes in the fire and have pie and peas with mint sauce.
Okay.
What are you having?
Well, I'm going to make a homemade soup, vegetable soup, because, you know, like we're on a cold night, what better than to have a cup of soup? You know, you're walking around the fireworks and you've got a cup of soup. Lovely. Ideal.
Okay. Can we film you while you're making your soup?
Yeah.
Have you ever made a soup yet?
I made pumpkin soup.
Oh, you did? Yeah, sorry, it's your second attempt at
It
soup.
is. I'm going to do roasted sweet potato and carrot soup today.
Wonderful, you go for it.
Yeah.
Whilst you're doing that, Mazzy, I just want to announce the winners of the Halloween contests.
Oh, yeah, we never did announce them, did we?
Not, you know, the winners between me and Mazzy, where we were doing pumpkins and things. So, the pumpkin contest,
Yep.
Mazzy won. She had 42 votes, I had 11 votes. Cake decorating contest, I won. 16 votes to Mazzy's 7.
Yeah.
And the meal contest, you remember I did eyeballs and worms and stuff, and you did pumpkin soup. Dan 10, Mazzy 17.
Are these numbers been updated or are these...
That is the correct numbers. I would just like to quickly say I'm absolutely disgusted.
Bad loser.
I don't believe the votes were counted properly. I am taking this to the Supreme Court.
I know where you're going with this one.
Yeah, absolutely disgusted in you guys for picking Mazzy just because it's Mazzy. There were people who were commenting saying, I vote Mazzy. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm voting Mazzy because we always vote for Mazzy.
That's because they love me and I love them. But listen, I will be honest, although my meal was more edible, I actually generally thought you won the meal one. Because it was so creative, wasn't it?
So what you have to do then, Mazzy, for the meal
Yeah.
one, you have to declare yourself out of the contest and then I become the winner. If you don't, I'm taking it to the Supreme Cooking Court. So this is the start of Mazzy's soup.
Yes.
It looks a bit thick to me, Mazzy. A bit lumpy.
Right, so what we've got going on here is just carrots and sweet potato all chopped up finely. I'm now going to season them with salt and pepper and some parsley and put them in the oven for about half an hour to get lovely and sweet and roast. And then the next stage will continue.
Well, if you ask me, Mazzy, I'd say that's going to turn out to be roast potatoes. Roast vegetables. It's not going to turn out to be a soup.
It's going to be lovely. Trust me. Even you're going to like this, babe. You are.
Vegetable soup. Oh, you are funny. No wonder people watch our channel. You're hilarious, Mazzy. So you wanted to know why we do penny for the guy, is that right?
Yes.
Right, penny for the guy, people, for again, people abroad, if you don't know. Penny for the guy is where we make the effigy of the Guy Fawkes, which we put on the fire at the end. Once you've made it, you'd go around and knock on people's doors and they'd give you a bit of money. Penny for the guy, okay? And that was to raise money for your fireworks.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Simple as that. It was to get money for your fireworks, and then you'd burn the guy afterwards. But that tradition's faded out, and it's pretty much gone now. It was a big thing when I was a kid and before then, but now it's pretty much gone. And they think that is because it's illegal to sell fireworks to kids nowadays.
Oh.
So that's just disappeared, but yeah, penny for the guy.
Interesting.
And another little fact. Do you want two facts?
Yes.
Another fact. Right, Guy Fawkes himself, when they caught him trying to blow up Houses of Parliament, he was obviously sentenced to be hung, drawn and quartered and hung and killed and everything, yeah? But that isn't how he died. You know how he died?
How?
He was stood on the gallows, about to be hung, drawn and quartered, and he thought, this ain't happening. And he jumped.
Really?
He jumped and killed himself, yeah. It's a true story. So he jumped off the gallows and broke his neck so that they couldn't hung, draw and quarter him, or whatever they call it. Anyway, so he were dead, and they weren't very happy because there were a big crowd waiting to see him die and everything, and he were dead, he killed himself. Thought, you know what, this hasn't really gone to plan. Someone on microphone telling a massive crowd, very sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, bear with us, bear with us. And then they have a little meeting and they come back and they say, well, we'll do it anyway. So they cut him into quarters and stuff anyway, and send a quarter of him to each corner of England.
Wow.
Yep. Right, this is definitely your last fact, Mazzy, about Bonfire Night from my area.
Okay.
You wanted to know what progging was?
Yeah, never heard of it.
No. This is, again, just around Keighley, where I'm from. Apparently, it is just Keighley. It's called progging, and it's where you collect wood for your bonfires. You go around getting dead wood, furniture, whatever, to put on your bonfire.
What, from your neighbours, or you go to the woods or something?
Both.
Both, okay.
Yeah, so you'd put that on your bonfire. You'd be building that up for a week or two before Bonfire Night. And then the naughty boys would go stealing prog, so they'd raid other people's bonfires.
They're loads that they'd collected. Do you mean like that?
I'd go in the wood. What I'm saying is I'd go in the woods every day for a week.
Oh.
And then one day the naughty boys from top of us,
nick your pile.
had nicked the pile. Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice.
So that was progging. But progging, the original definition, starts in the 1500s, which means search or prowl for food or plunder. So that's where it comes from. But if you go in the northeast, like Newcastle area, progging is making proggy mats.
Proggy mats.
It's a kind of mat called a proggy.
Oh.
So that's just the last fact for you.
That's so interesting.
And another thing I've just read, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
Another word from Keighley, which you don't hear anywhere else, is twagging.
Twagging, what's that?
Do you know what twagging is? That's truanting from school. I'm going to be twagging. I'm twagging today.
Okay, that's nothing to do with Bonfire Night.
It's nothing to do with Bonfire Night, it's just to do with Keighley. They've got so many local traditions and words, and I didn't know it was just in Keighley. I'm learning as I go along. Right, I've been editing and you've been busy doing stuff. What's been going on in this kitchen?
Right, so my sweet potato and carrot has been roasting, yeah?
Wow, they look lovely. Are you just going to eat them like that? I would.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, they look edible. Oh, I'm steaming up, Mazzy.
It's steaming.
Okay.
Right, so also then I've sweated off some onions in there and I've put a stock cube. You can use vegetable or chicken stock cube. And what I'm going to do is bring this to the boil, add some water, throw all my veg into there, and just let that sort of cook for about 20 minutes, I suppose. 10 minutes, I don't know, 20 minutes, I don't know. And then blitz it all up and you've got some soup. So shall I crack on?
Yeah, before you crack on, Mazzy, what's that big pile of balls?
Oh, I'm making homemade rolls too, of course.
Homemade rolls?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you crack on with that, and then you can talk about your rolls in a minute.
How can I do this? Do I do it right there?
You get that in there, and then we'll move on to Mazzy's baps.
Oh my gosh, it's an awful lot. Just mix it up a little bit because it's a stock cube. Right, so there we go. I'm going to put a lid on that and leave that simmer, cook, whatever, 20 minutes. Now, these are my rolls. I've got to leave them to, I don't know what the word is, rise.
Rise.
But we've got a special one on top there for you, my lovely.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to try Mazzy's top rising bap.
Well, I've turned that one specially into a salt and pepper roll because you love salt and pepper bread.
Oh, I do.
So I'm hoping it's going to turn out right.
You can only buy salt and pepper bread. We've only ever seen it in Tesco's, and it is wonderful stuff.
Yeah. Talking about all this though, this is only my own recipe. I'm just throwing things in a pot and cooking it up. So there's no... I think you can do that with any soups, can't you? Just go along with whatever you've got.
I'm guessing so. I've got an idea, Mazzy. Why don't you love coffee? Why don't you tomorrow make a coffee soup? Coffee soup, that'd work, wouldn't it?
That's just stupid.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you're having soup.
Yes.
I'm having pie and peas. There's my pie, large pork pie. Now, baked in Yorkshire. Now this'll do, that's alright, is that?
Do you recommend a big one, or can them small ones do?
No, for bonfire night you want to go, ideally, to the butcher's, get the best one you can get. You want a special one.
Okay.
Rather than £4 for a pound at Morrison's.
Yeah.
You want a really good one. So this is mine. All I'm going to do is just stick this on there. I can't get it out, Mazzy, I can't do.
Well, that's a potato peeler, silly. Oh my gosh.
Right, so I'm going to just shove that in the oven. How long? Half an hour?
No, that's huge. I'd say 40 minutes.
In our oven?
You like it well done, and in our particular oven, 40 minutes.
Okay, the only thing I've done wrong, Mazzy.
Yeah?
Pie and peas, that's what I'm having.
Yeah.
I've got tins of marifat peas. Now, my mum says it has to be mushy peas.
Yeah, well...
And then we talked about the best peas, you're meant to get them overnight soaking ones. And if I'd have thought of that, I'd have done that because they are beautiful.
I can make mushy peas with those, babe. Would you rather mushy?
Yeah. So I'm going to have 2 cans of peas, Mazzy.
Yeah. It's a big pie.
It is a big pie, so it needs a big pile of peas. I might be overdoing it really, all this just for me. But it's one of these things, we do it all the time, me and Mazzy. Make too much and eat the rest later.
Yeah.
This is going to be 2 meals for me.
I love mushy peas, so they will definitely not go to waste.
No.
So they'll need finishing off very soon then, when the pie is all out the oven and stuff, yeah? Go wash your hands, you mucky boy. Just quickly checking on this for some reason. Babe! The gas is gone. Can you please change the gas?
I just bought some gas yesterday.
Well, can you change it, please? Quick! I'm in the middle of cooking.
Well, that was lucky, wasn't it?
My rolls are ready to go into the oven. So, let me explain what's going on. I've got 2 sunflower seed rolls, which I've made, 2 pumpkin seed rolls, a poppy seed roll, and a special salt and pepper roll for my lovely. You looking forward to this, babe?
Are they not going to expand?
I have no idea. Let's put them in the oven, shall we?
This is your new toy.
It is indeed.
How much was it?
Just a tenner. It's well
£10.
good.
Well,
yeah.
you say it's well good. We ain't used it yet.
Oh, I've had these before. Can't wait. So this is time to get blitzing.
Go on then, you blitz away. No, it still doesn't look like soup. Looks a bit stewish.
You have to bear with it. That's the consistency I'm looking for. You can adapt this to however you like it. I've also got an odd few lumps. So let me just go for the taste test, see if it needs seasoning.
It needs a knife and fork, that's what that needs.
Wow, 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 wow. Right, so that's ready to be served later when we're having our tea. You get to play with my new toy.
Can I do it now?
Yes.
So all I do is, well, I'm making that into mushy peas.
Yep. So
Because it's not mushy peas.
Yeah.
You told me a wonderful story.
What?
These are processed, are they?
Yeah.
You used to buy processed peas because they're cheaper than mushy peas and just mush them yourself.
Yeah.
For the sake of about 4 pence
No, but
per
it wasn't
tin.
really about the money. They tasted nicer. Fun, isn't it?
It's alright, yeah, I'm enjoying this. I don't want them too mushy, I'll be
Yeah, I was
honest.
going to say, just go to the consistency you like. No, probably use a fork. Finish it off and use a fork. Pass that to me. You're going to burn your
The taste
tongue.
mushy. The taste mushy.
Yeah. Give it a stir, see how you feel about that. Oh!
Yeah, that's fine. That's mushy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm happy with that. Need some vinegar, I'll be honest.
That's when we serve. So, should we dish up and serve up? You ready?
Yeah. Right, here we go. So you're having soup and rolls.
Soup and bread rolls, yeah.
I'm having pie and peas. If you want to start on yours, Mazzy, because I've got to prepare mine with vinegar and mint sauce.
I think I'm going to opt for...
No, you carry on, Mazzy.
I think I'm going to opt for a sunflower seed one. This is the roll I specially made for Dan. So do you want that on the side?
Yeah,
Salt
that'd be
pepper roll?
lovely. Please, yeah.
There we go. Let's break this open and let's see how my bread's turned out. Oh, perfect. Look at that, babe.
Oh, well done, Mazzy. Well done.
Right. Have you got...
Tuck in.
You
Come
got
on.
half a mint sauce on
Oh,
that?
don't worry about mine. That's how it should look. That's perfect. Right, you try
That's
yours.
looking so good. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Dan is really confused about soup in a cup. You can buy soups in a cups when you're
Yeah,
out.
no, it's just when you've made it at home, I'd have thought you'd have put it in a bowl.
Oh my gosh.
That's a very nice soup, Mazzy.
That's actually so good.
That is good. Oh, yeah, it's lovely. Lovely. I don't know about your bread yet. Well, there's nothing to say about pie and peas, is there? It's just pie and peas. But it is what we always used to eat.
Gosh, that's meaty, isn't it?
Meat pie. It is a bit
It's
meaty
just
for a meat
huge,
pie.
a lot of meat.
Check it out, people. Beautiful. Let's try that. It's very, very nice, Mazzy. It isn't the same as a Tesco's one.
No,
But
that's
it
hard
is.
to capture.
It's very, very nice. Very salty. Yeah, I really like that. Very thick though. Very heavy.
Yeah.
But you know,
You
it
did
is
have the biggest
beautiful.
one.
It's beautiful. Thank you very much, Mazzy. Right, we're going to enjoy this, and then we're going to try as puddingy things.
Yeah, we got afters.
So it's time to try our desserts.
What are they called again? Parkin pig.
Parkin pigs and a parkin penny
Yeah. Yeah.
and some toffee. Bonfire toffee.
Yeah.
Now, the first thing to say is the bonfire toffee didn't work properly. It's not set properly. And because we're
Yeah.
trying to get this up early, if we'd have left it another couple of hours, it would have done. So it's still a bit soft. But we can try the taste of it. Let's start with a pig though, shall we?
Yay.
The pig, the proper pig. Look at that. A Parkin pig. Homemade by myself. So shall we try some of this, Mazzy?
Yeah. Can I have his bum?
You want his bum?
Yeah.
There's a bit of his
Thank
bum.
you.
Let's
Right,
try
ready?
that, yeah.
Did we actually make that?
I made that, Mazzy.
Well done.
Yeah, that's lovely. Again, the consistency isn't perfect because the oven doesn't cook it evenly, being a motorhome one, and it cooks faster at the back than the front. But very nice.
Very nice.
And a bit of...
Now this is weird. This is a bit too soft.
It's too soft.
Let's just try it anyway.
It's too soft. It's not gone to plan.
I'm dreading this in me teeth, but anyway. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't like that. It's a bit black treacly. It's the only way I can describe it.
It's nice. That's how it should taste.
Yeah.
It tastes lovely. It's just the consistency is completely wrong.
No, I'm sure that's how it's meant to taste, but it's not my flavour is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I like it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So that's us pudding. We've had us tea.
Yeah, it's been such a good day, hasn't it?
Yeah, as you know, it's bonfire night. They can try and lock us down and take all us rights away from us, and we're just nobody's stuck in us homes. But it doesn't mean to say you can't have fun and still get on with life and still make the most of it. And
Still try and have fun, but be safe tonight, guys, kiddios, all the kiddies with the fireworks if you're having some at home.
Yeah, and you know, do respect people with dogs. If you've got dogs next door, don't be letting big loud fireworks off, please. That's what I'd like to say. But yeah, bonfire night.
Fantastic.
We've enjoyed ourselves. We'll catch you tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow yet. If you've any ideas of what we can do for videos during this lockdown, please let us know in the comments. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please comment and hit the like button. That helps our channel grow.
If you like what you see, click here to subscribe. Check out this other great video.
And if you really want to show your support, join the club, become a Patreon for extra videos and perks.
The more support we get, the more content we can give. We'll see you tomorrow
On Travel Trolls TV.